Oh, you got my picture, Jay.
The past couple of years have been really difficult for educators. We've been removed from students, and it's their energy that gives us energy.
What up, Ricky Ruler? ¿Qué pasa aquí con los cámaras, señor?
Anything that ties kids to school, usually leads to good outcomes. Having an esports arena just opens up a whole nother cadre of kids to after-school programs, to extracurriculars.
It's more than just a computer lab, right? It's an esports arena. During the day, these computers are high-powered computers. We can use them for programming. We use them for AutoCAD. In the afternoon, when it turns into an arena, you turn on the lights, you turn on the competition desk, you turn on the broadcast area, it becomes a true arena.
I like things that give students opportunities to demonstrate leadership and take ownership of something.
We thought it was a good idea to start a club where everybody else can come during the school year and spend their time after school, managing over 400 members. In terms of business, it helps with the leading role, and then also in terms of computer science and cybersecurity, the basic troubleshooting of every computer is huge.
I really liked the aspect of the community here. I really wanted to get more into the tech side, so now I get to learn more into the computer side of it and learning how to manage something like this. Right now, 4 of the best kids were in the game, and we broadcast their faces up here. And then over here, we have like the main hub where you control the lighting, what's streaming, what's being broadcast.
Once we saw how large it was and how many children were interested, and not only that, there's scholarships to play on college teams. The more we delve into it, the more I saw it was more than just a sports team. There was an infrastructure involved that was curriculum-based. Students would be involved in the technological aspect, in the live streaming aspect of it, in the broadcasting aspect of it.
Over here we got the Blackmagic switcher that controls all the cameras. And the kids jumped in on this. They all are learning how to do it on their own.
We want to be on the cutting edge with education in Edison. And then once we got involved and got more information, the sell part on our community with our board was easy. If they think it's going to benefit our children and it's going to benefit our program, it's an investment worth making in our children's future.
Grades will always push kids intrinsically, but a space like this really gets kids to express themselves, and maybe some kids here will find who they are. There's so many different careers that come out of a space like this when it's done authentically.
We're lucky enough to be a very progressive technology district, so a lot of the infrastructure was in place, but we had to segment the network, so we allowed certain ports that were necessary for gaming to be allowed. It's about speed, it's about reaction time. We invested in some high-end computers for this room.
We've got NVIDIA graphics card, the ASRock motherboard, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 500 gig solid state hard drive.
We could have just placed computers in a room, but when we sat down with CDW and Horizon AVL, it was just a complete package. It was just a home run. We talked about technology, they knew technology. We talked about curriculum, they have a curriculum that we're going to integrate. That was the best decision we made, partnering with CDW Horizon AVL. But on the back end, as far as the education that these kids will also get because of this partnership, is priceless. The ROI for this project is probably the best money we've spent.
Has made me realize that we've tapped into what it is that the kids need. Coming into this space and seeing the energy.
Seeing these kids from both ends of the spectrum, and when they come into this room, that common feel of esports, all of a sudden there's a friendship that's there. They start becoming more of a community.
When you see a space like this and you see the joy, you see kids working together, and you see kids taking pride in their school, really gives you hope and know that you're doing the right thing in your school.